What? Have any of your kids been accidents?
Yeah, I'd probably lose my mind a bit with fear. You don't want fur. One thing I'd change about you.
Relationship advice. What would you say if you found out I snuck out? What would you say if Paris left school to pursue YouTube? Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video.
Hi.
So I'm joined here with Karen / my mum, and we're going to be answering your questions that you all asked on my Instagram. There's kind of like that trend, asking my mum things you're afraid to ask, but then there's also going to be some just about me and just like the juicy goss. So yeah,
Look out, I'm a bit nervous.
This is mum's like first proper video with me. She's had a few features here and then, but
With starring roles.
yes. Some of these questions I'm actually quite interested to see the answer to.
Ooh, so am I.
You're going to be answering them, woman. So let's just get straight into it. How old were you when you had your first kid?
30.
30.
Yeah, I was 30. I would have liked to have had kids earlier, but that didn't happen.
How did you react when Paris first started YouTube?
I was excited. I loved it. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed watching her do her thing, and I did enjoy popping in every now and then with a bit of
She's
mum.
kind of like the mum from Good Luck Charlie.
Yes, I want to be her so badly.
How old do you think it's appropriate for someone's boyfriend to sleep over?
That's a tough one because it depends on the situation, on trust, on what it's about. Like if it's just a friendship thing and just hanging out, I don't have issues with that. I've had heaps of kids stay over, girls and boys. I am the type of mum that I'll actually make up nice little beds, and then I'll come in the morning with some bacon and egg.
I haven't had this
experience
yet.
Bacon egg rolls, and I might even duck down the shop, get a nice coffee and some chocolate for everybody.
Yeah, you do go a bit above and beyond.
Yeah, I love having people sleep over.
You're a very social person.
Yeah, I'm very, come to our house and we'll have some fun.
What age do you think it's appropriate to start shaving your legs?
As soon as you've got hair. You don't want fur. I was tortured as a kid. Year 8, I had gorilla legs. And I was like, Mum, can I please shave my legs? No. Don't do it to your children. Get rid of the fur.
And what do you think is the best, safest way for there and then everywhere else?
Well, it depends on money because not every parent can afford to get their children's legs waxed or lasered. So get the shaver out. You know, it's up to each family individually. My kids are lucky because I can wax.
Yeah, because she does waxing herself.
So,
what would your relationship advice be to teenagers?
in relationship to their mums or to...
No, just like dating relationship.
Be honest. Don't fall too hard too quick. Make sure that you have time with your girlfriends. That's so important. What happens with a lot of teenagers is they meet someone and they drop all their friends and spend and consume their whole time together. And a lot of these relationships sometimes don't last forever. And then they turn around and their girlfriends have all made other friendships, and then they're really sad because they've lost their love and then they've lost their friends. So just make sure you have an even balance between catching up with the boy and catching up with your girlfriends, because there's nothing better as you get older, like me, than having all your girlfriends around. It's good. We've got some beautiful friendships, haven't we?
Yeah. Well,
With girlfriends. Hey?
I've got one. What were you like in school?
Naughty. I loved school. I used to hang out at the toilet block with my friends. We used to hang out in the drama room. We used to run amok. Put it this way, my grades were okay. And all my school reports were, if Karen put as much effort into her social life as she did to her schoolwork, she'd be an A-grade student.
I think you meant the other way around. Into her schoolwork as she does this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, I used to just have fun.
What did you want Paris to do growing up, and has this changed?
Well, when Paris was little, all she wanted to be was a bird. And everything had to be done on a Tuesday. So if you want to go to the shop, she'd say on Tuesday. So I never really had any worries or concerns about what Paris was going to be or do, because even as a little kid, she had drive, ambition, and I just knew that whatever she did would turn to gold, because if it's a Tuesday and there's birds around, she's happy. So no, she's done really well.
Just in general, would you prefer to send your kids to a public or private school?
Oh, that's a tough one. Primary school, my girls went to public schools, which I didn't have a problem with, and that was fun. But for high school, I'm glad that I chose to send them both to a private school. Paris especially has excelled beyond words. Just was right for my girls. I wouldn't say one's better than the other. I think you've just got to weigh up what's best for your kids, and that was best for mine.
Would you let Paris drink, like, alcohol?
No, it's a tough one. I don't think you should encourage your kids to drink, but if it was a special occasion and she wanted to have a sip of something, I'd probably let her do that. Yeah. But I wouldn't be going out buying her a carton of cruisers, go wipe yourself out in the bedroom. And yeah, Paris doesn't really interested in drinking, so no. I don't think you should push it on your kids.
No, not my thing, that's for sure.
No.
What would you say if Paris left school to pursue YouTube?
I would be extremely supportive, and I'd be happy with whatever you choose, because I know that you're doing a great job.
I could not do that now though, after
all that hard
12
work.
years. So I cannot give up. After just one more to go and then we're done. What is Paris like at home? Like, mood wise, is she happy, shy, just in general?
There's probably about 3 Parises.
Yeah.
There's the video YouTube, you have to don't come in the kitchen because we're cooking. Then there's the let's slide around the house on the floor Paris. Let's do some dancing and let's just razz it up. And then there's the
like when I stand on the TV.
Oh my Lord. Yes, she does some outrageous things. And then there's the come on mum, let's go watch a movie together Paris.
Yeah.
Lots of
I kind of
Parises.
have split personality.
But it's cute. I like it.
Was Paris going to be called anything else?
No.
Oh.
Paris, that's it. I can't even remember what you were going to be called if you were a boy.
Wasn't it Oscar?
Oh, God, no. That's what he wanted. I said to the guy when you were born, if any stage I become unconscious while this is all happening, this child is not to be named. Sorry to all the Oscars out there.
Did you have any concerns when I first started YouTube?
No, because I have faith and trust in you. You're responsible, and I wasn't worried at all.
What was the first thing that came into your mind when you found out you were pregnant? That's a
wily funny one. I probably was just beyond excited. I was just like wanting to have a belly instantly. I was wanting to go shopping, buy prams, everything. I was like next level excited.
That'd be me.
And I think I rang the whole world going, I'm pregnant.
Favorite thing about Paris?
My favorite thing about Paris is that she cares about people. She goes out of her way to look after her friends. She's kind, and Paris is very big on showing you how you feel, not just saying words. So
I don't say the L word.
She never says the L word. I say it all the time, and she just goes,
thanks. How did you pick your daughter's names?
Oh God, this is a long one. There was a dog called Sasha, and he wanted to call her Sasha after the dying dog, and I was like, that ain't happening. So I kind of came up with Keisha because it was a bit Sasha, so got away with that one. Paris was just Paris because I loved the name, and Paris's middle name is Belinda, which is my very best friend in the whole world. If ever you get a friend like Belinda, hold on to them, because you need to have a soul buddy in your life, and that's who she is. That's why she's named after her. And Charlie was going to be Charlie no matter what, because I love the name Charlie.
So how'd you come up with them, like just like in a book or online, or just
loved
it?
Head? Just loved it.
Oh.
Yep.
What was your first kiss like, or how old were you?
This is going to be embarrassing. My first kiss was probably in grade 6. I think we were playing kiss chase at school. And I tried a little bit too hard, and I ran after this boy, and I slid on the gravel, and I've still got the wound on my knee to show it. God. That was my first peck.
Wow. When did you start doing hairdressing?
I started when I was probably about 14. I got a part-time job hairdressing on Saturdays, just working in a ladies' salon, and then I got a job managing a salon. Then I got a job as a area manager, and then I bought my own.
Do you have your own business? People want to know.
Oh, yes. So I am a hairdresser. So I have a hairdressing business, and I'm also a hair and makeup artist. Don't look at me today. But I have a wedding business, so I travel all over Adelaide doing hair and makeup for brides.
Right.
Plant's gone.
What's your favourite food cooked by Paris? Even though you don't really eat much of my stuff, like.
Well, Paris is next level healthy. I'm probably the Macca's Hungry Jack's pizza, gyros, nachos kind of girl. Oh, the best thing she ever made me was breakfast in bed. It was toast, bacon, tomato. She even got the tomato perfect. Oh. So that would be my favourite.
What was the craziest thing you did when you were younger?
Oh, God. What did we do? We did lots of stuff. We used to have so much fun actually when we were kids. We didn't have phones and stuff. So our thing was get home, drop your bag, get on the bike, ride up to Belinda's, chuck her on the back, dinky around the streets. We'd probably steal, yes, we stole money out of my mum's little piggy on the fridge. And we'd go to the deli, Fred's Deli, and buy some chips in a paper bag, rip the top off and just eat our hot chips. And then, because we would go back and steal another $2, we could afford to buy a cornetto. So we were actually like the rich kids.
God, your poor mum.
She never found out. Oops.
She might now. Have any of your kids been accidents?
That's not a nice way to put it.
Well, were they not intentional? You don't need to say who, but...
Well, I always wanted 3 children. Dad was always like 2's enough. So let's just say I got 3.
Thoughts on drugs?
Don't.
No.
I've got 0. Absolutely tolerance for that stuff. So, not even a no.
And what would you say if I did it? I would never in the world.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't. Because
no.
You're not.
I would never.
Nah, nope, nip, nada. Do not.
No.
It'll ruin your life.
Yeah, definitely don't. Is it weird when Paris films in the house?
I think I'm just really used to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just duck and weave and hide.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll just pop in just for a quick hi.
Sometimes when I'm filming in the kitchen, she'll literally duck and run past the kitchen. You can't even, the camera's not even facing that way.
I know, but just in case my hair's not right or something.
Oh gosh. Is there anything you would change / improve about Paris?
One thing I'd change about you, the L word.
Oh.
When she was a kid, I have to say this. She slept at a friend's house and she rang me crying because she wanted to come home, and she put a little hand on my leg and she said, "Mum, I love you so much. I can't breathe without you in my life." That's what I want to hear again.
Out of my mouth.
One time.
No. No way. Do you like driving?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm a bit of a overreactor.
Yes.
So I'm a bit of a stop. Slow down.
Alright. What do you think Paris's biggest strength is?
Motivation. Very, very motivated and driven.
What is a funny story about Paris growing up?
Oh, when she was little, she used to be this cute little tiny little thing that you thought was so precious. And, you know, I thought she was so cute with Charlie until I watched some of the home videos back, and she used to like... Yeah, I can't really swear on camera, can I? But she had this high-pitched voice.
Funny.
She's like, freaking hell! And then ride her bike around the house with her dad's undies on, and she'd wear sunnies back to front. Yeah. But Paris was just the kid that would dress herself, but I don't know how she did it. She had this style, like she'd put leggings with a skirt and a long sleeve jumper with a tank top, and she'd rocked it. And I'm like, how did you put that together? Like, she was very...
And I've always been interested in fashion.
Yeah, fashionista.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her voice was so squawky. Oh God, she was funny.
What's the worst thing Paris has ever done, like trouble-wise?
You haven't really got into very
not
big
a
trouble.
rebel.
Oh, she did get a little bit of trouble at school one time.
Oh, that was year 8?
Yeah, year 8. She did take a little sneaky video or photo of a teacher.
What?
Did you?
Oh yeah, when I was 5.
Oh yeah, she did thieve at the shop when she was 5.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever
Of
stole.
all things, she stole Dettol.
It was hand sanitizer.
She's germ-phobic. Like, I would have bought the hand sanitizer, but yes.
I remember I was wearing my red trackies and my school jumper, and we were just at the, like, 12 items or less checkout. There's a display of hand sanitizer there, and I saw it, and it was, like, the best brand. So Mum walked out, and I looked at the cash register person, looked at the door, looked at the sanitizer, looked at her, grabbed it, put it in my pocket while I was still looking at her, walked away.
Don't shoplift.
Don't do it.
It's not good.
And then... You found it like the day after, and then because you saw it like bulging in my pocket.
Hand sanitizer.
I remember it so
a
well.
lollipop, but hand sanitizer.
Right. Do you have a close relationship with your mum, or / us? Do we have a close relationship?
We're besties. We have a good relationship. We have fun, and and I do some good stuff with my mum too. So that's nice.
Yeah. If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be?
Ireland. To be sure. I love that place.
What is one thing that annoys you the most, just in general?
Naughty kids. No, I don't know. What annoys me?
Is there something that I do that annoys you?
Yes, in the morning when I wake up singing, she doesn't like it.
Because I'm a morning person, but my morning person is being to myself. I like to, just do
Get
my
breakfast,
thing.
do her stuff, and I'm walking around the house, get money.
Yeah, I'm not a social morning person. I like my mornings my way.
And I just dance. She thinks I'm a goober.
Yeah. Have you ever been skinny dipping?
No. Oh my
I couldn't
God.
picture you doing that.
No, that wouldn't be a good sign.
When you were younger, have you ever been too drunk to come home?
Oh. Well, when I was home with mum and dad, I did go out with my brother's friends one time, and we snuck up to this lookout place where we used to hang out, and might have had a couple of quick beers, and I don't think I felt very well. So we then drove. I didn't drive. The person that was driving wasn't drinking. To a friend's house, and somehow...
Whoa!
Yes, my doggy! So we were at the lookout, and then we went back to a friend's house, and I kind of found the box of washing powder, and it accidentally ended up in the toilet, the whole box. And then I pressed flush just to see what happened. So you can imagine what that ended up like. So then I thought, oh God, I better go home. And at my house, we have this long corridor, and my mum used to always sit in the lounge room. So I went from wall to wall to wall to wall, and then I got to the end of the thing, and I had to stand there going, which way is my room? Is it left or right? Left or right? And I took a left, and it was my room, and mum yelled out, have you been drinking? And I just said, no. And I went to sleep, and I still can't believe how I got away with it, because it would have stunk.
Oh my gosh.
Naughty me.
Yeah. Advice for girls with body confidence.
You just need to be you. No one's going to make you happy by you. So no one's going to make you feel better by yourself. So like I said, if you've got good friends, they'll help you with that as well.
Good friends are important. What would you say if you found out I snuck out of the house?
You wouldn't. But yeah, if that would happen,
I feel like that'd be funny.
look out.
What?
I'd be in the car trying to find you. Driving around like a madwoman.
but if I came back.
Yeah, I'd probably lose my mind a bit with fear. If someone snuck out.
No, but if I came back. Like if I just snuck out for the night and came back.
Yeah, but if I knew, if I went to see you and you were missing, I wouldn't just go to bed going, oh, Paris has gone out for the night.
No, but if I came back and then you found out later, oh, Paris snuck out that night and went
wouldn't
out.
happen.
But what if it did?
But it wouldn't, because you're not that kid.
But I could.
Because you'd ask me and I'd say, sure, babe, go out.
Yeah.
Because we are cool.
But that would have been funny.
No, don't do that to your mother. You children out there. Don't do that to the puppy either, because he'd miss you.
Well, I think that is about all the questions. This one was more of just kind of about me. But hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more of Karen, then let us know in the comments. And yeah, if you guys
can have some fun. And the pops? You want to see more of the pops?
No. If you enjoyed, please give it a like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you all in my next video.
And tell your mother you love her.